Hey everybody, welcome back to Universe Jarvis. This is actually take 2 of this video because I bought some cheap batteries for my vlogging camera off of Amazon and they're trash. So they will go in the trash right after this video. But I digress. So, I have some new Sprayground stuff that I want to share with everyone, and one of these is another bundle, so I guess I'm on this whole bundle kick lately. It seems like the Sprayground, but it was something that we saw, and we decided to go ahead and get it. It's by a newer artist. I guess his genre is considered rap. Lil TJAY. His singles is called Calling My Phone, which is actually not that bad. You should check it out on Apple Music or YouTube Music, whatever you may have and whatever you may use. So, I actually had already opened the box. You guys know how I love to do a nice cut and unbox this stuff. It just feels so great. But that was done. You got to miss that part, which I'm sorry. But let's go ahead and jump into the box because I actually didn't pull anything out, so that's a plus, right? So I'm going to slide over here. We're going to sit this back where it was. So it's probably kind of hard to make out from way back here. So let's see if I can do a little zoomy zoom. You can kind of see there's a little bit of glare. Are those flames? Maybe? Yes, those are flames. And we've got some camo. So let's see what these actually look like in person. So this is the, like I said, the Lil TJAY bundle, and they gave it some camo looks with some flame accents, that sort of thing. So I guess we'll start with, now this is actually a pretty cool bundle because it came with 2 backpacks. You got 2 backpacks, you got a lunch pack, and then you got this little money bag or your little toiletry bag, whatever you want to call it. I actually got 2 of these because you didn't get 2, and since it's a shared set, I guess, if you will, me and my partner are going to share this. I figured we should each have one. So, this is the first book bag that came with the bundle. So, in true Sprayground fashion. And it's actually kind of nice. I actually really do like, I mean, I would say it's probably a little bit more simplistic than some of the other designs. But not really, I guess, because you've got this whole flame shark mouth situation going on. And then you guys know they do the shark eyes there on the side. So it's actually kind of neat. And it's not like overly, you don't have a lot of fancy embellishments like a lot of the other stuff does. So it's kind of more to their I guess, standard roots, if you will, with a lot of their stuff. So, but I mean, it's simple. I like it. I mean, the flame definitely makes a statement. It's something that if I saw, I'd kind of be like, well, what are those flames all about? So the graphic is actually really nice, and the camo's nice and dark too. So I wouldn't really be worried about this getting super dirty. Now this is going to be, this is the, I guess, the regular nylon. It's not the vegan leather, the polyurethane. So this one could probably pick up some dirt and things like that. It'll have some water resistance to it as well, as all of their stuff typically does. So standard, you know, you've got the nice laptop pocket in there, and I never really go over this when I do these videos, but this is some padding for your back, but it's also got this great little thing right here for the luggage where you can thread it through, and there's a zip, of course. And you've got, and I always forget to show you guys these, the little stash pocket is actually under this padding. It's right here on this side, so that would be, if you're wearing it, it's going to be your right side. And you always get a little card that says, congratulations, you found a little stash pocket, blah, 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 which is kind of cute and cool, or whatever you want to say. So that's this one. It's standard just like a lot of the other ones, and they did the flame accents there to kind of mirror off of the eyes and the mouth there in the front. So this is very, I guess, utilitarian looking, like rough, like I've got some camo going on. I'm about to fuck some shit up, maybe set it on fire. Don't do that. Don't go home and do that, kids. I'm not saying, I'm not endorsing doing anything with fire, so don't say that I am. Joking. So this is the second backpack, and this will probably be the one that I carry out of the set. And I actually have a little totem bag, and I think I've done a video with it before where I've showed you guys. It's got those little weird wings, which they're kind of cool, but, you know, so they've actually got them wrapping around. Huh. So, I'm kind of curious about this because in the, I see. So you can either leave these attached. They're actually sewn on here. I actually kind of like it like this, but I think that'll probably affect it expanding, so I probably will have to cut them loose. So that's just kind of to keep it in place, but I actually kind of like the way that that looks with the wings. But this is the second backpack in this set. This is, I think, called Fallen Angel, maybe, I think is what the name of this one is. And a lot more flame work on this one, which honestly I think goes along with Fallen Angel. Flames, hell, that sort of thing, if you're religious or you're familiar with all of that stuff. So that's actually pretty cool. And I just noticed on this tag it's got a little, try to zoom in here, Lil TJAY, it's got a little icon, I guess, that they make. Oh, in fact, here we go. There it is on the front, even bigger. That's actually kind of cool, I think. Didn't even notice it before. So this one might be a little bit, oh, actually no. So yeah, so actually it might not even be an issue for it to expand. I actually might leave those sewn on there versus loosening them, because if I get rid of that string, then these are going to be all floppy around. I don't think I'm feeling that. But you could probably, looks like you can get rid of it if you want to. Although the way it's sewn, I probably would leave it. Up to you. I don't think you would damage the bag if you did get rid of it, but I think it's supposed to be there because it's actually sewn all the way through. It was kind of hard to tell on the website how this was supposed to go, so dealer's choice. I would actually probably leave them attached, because then the wings are going to be all on the back and all of that kind of good stuff. So at least like this, if you're carrying it, it looks like you might have some wings. I don't know. So we got some flame down there, and then kind of the same thing with the other one. They're made pretty much exactly the same. None of that stuff is any different. Although this one does have red die-cast little pulls on it. So that's a nice little accent change. Something small. And this, I feel like this one's made a little bit different on the back from this one. So I almost feel like this is the afterthought bag. It doesn't have the nice padding on the back like the other one does, which is kind of a letdown. You would think that it would be exactly the same. I mean, maybe it was a design thing. Everything else is the same. They just didn't give it the padding you've got to where you can thread through this for your, if you're traveling, put it on the handle of your suitcase. But it doesn't have that padding right there. That's kind of disappointing. Maybe that's why the price was a little bit less doing the bundle. I would have been kind of pissed if I would have bought this by itself and it not have that padding. And the stash pocket's in the same place. So that's kind of actually a letdown. Honestly, I mean, I don't think I've ever really critiqued Sprayground, but that's actually a little bit of a letdown for this bag. I don't really see why they couldn't have put that nice padding there on the back for that one, but I mean, maybe there was a reason. I guess it could have probably cut costs for this one, but if you buy it standalone, I think it may be the same price. I'd have to verify that, and I'll make sure I put the link to this bundle in the description below. So there's only, excuse me, 2 more things in here to show. So this is the snack pack, I think is what this is called. I've been kind of resisting getting these because I have not really understood the point of this. Because who's really taking lunch with them? I mean, it's kind of cool. I mean, I like that. And I guess you could use it for something else that even has a little stash pocket on it. And it actually matches the Fallen Angel a little bit better with the pull tabs. But it's just a little lunch box. It's actually not going to hold a whole lot. Probably a sandwich, maybe a Capri Sun, if you're lucky. It's actually really tiny. And I think these go for about $40. So, I mean, I get it. And I guess they're going along with the whole throwback to school. You always have your backpack and a lunchbox. But I don't know. I honestly don't know how I feel about the little snack pack thing, because these are typically marketed towards people in their teens, you know, young adults, that sort of thing. So that's kind of interesting. I mean, I guess I can take a sandwich in it or use it for something else. Just put some drinks in there, maybe. Maybe take a Capri Sun box, fill it with some vodka or something like that. But that's that. That's interesting. I will say I do like this stuff. I do like the little handles and this little accent. So that's nice, but you can probably tell I'm not a big fan. And this is the last piece in this set. It's just a little money bag or whatever. And this is actually a slightly different shape. They made this, the other ones were more of a pencil case, so they were a little bit longer. This is actually a little bit wider. So I almost feel like it won't hold quite as much. I mean, it might. I mean, it would expand out this way. You can see. So this would probably be good. You could use it as a little small toiletry bag, I think. Or cash or whatever the case may be, if you got it like that. But that's it for this set. So overall, on a scale from 1 to 10, I'm probably maybe about a 7 on this set. It's okay. I mean, it's not, to me, the best. And seeing some of the things that were kind of cut with this, I'm a little bit disappointed, especially with that second backpack not having the padding on the back. That's a big letdown, but I would assume it probably costs a little bit more to make it since it's got the wings, so they had to cut some costs, which totally get. Alright, so that's this. So let's get this out of our way because I am going to need the space for the big boy. So let's sit this down somewhere else. So now, let's bring this on over here. The piece de resistance. This I have, yeah, we went back and forth about this a lot. We could not decide whether or not to drop this much on this. Now, you know, contrary to popular belief and half the things that you guys see, you probably think I'm like balling out of control. Not the case. I am very price conscious. I do shop. I'm not going to deny that at all. But I love a deal. I love a good value. So that's a big part of why you guys see so much content. So a good set of luggage can be expensive. And I kind of did some research. I was looking at, I think, I'm trying to think of that other brand. It escapes me right now. I cannot think of the name of it. But long story short, luggage can be super expensive, especially for some nice quality pieces. And this was pricey. Their luggage sets are typically your full size, then you get your smaller carry-on. They don't do that middle piece, and I guess I'm so accustomed to that middle piece being part of a set, a 3-piece set, but I don't think most people use that middle piece. At least that's kind of the assumption that I came to, because none of their stuff has that middle size luggage. It's always the full size, and then you've got your carry-on, which honestly, I think that's what most people are going to use. A full size is going to give you a shit ton of space, and then you can have your carry-on with some more stuff. And, you know, having that full size, if you go somewhere traveling, you will have space to put things in that you may find and purchase. So, that's that. But anyhow, enough of the backstory, right? Let's go ahead and get into this. And I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to get this out. So let me be real careful opening it. And they had a couple different sets. They had like a 3M, and, you know, we just kind of went back and forth. And actually, there will be another luggage video coming up when the next set gets here, which kind of goes with the original plan that I had. Oh man, so this is actually the bottom. This is nice. I can already tell this is like super nice. The nicest luggage I'll probably ever own in my life, considering I very rarely travel. So I don't know if you guys can see. Probably not that good, but they actually put some kind of thing on here to protect it. I guess that's to keep it from getting scratched up. That's actually kind of nice. I would probably actually use that for traveling. Keep that on there, because it almost seems like it's reusable. So let me figure out how to get this out. Oh, and I didn't even notice. Hang on, I'm going to actually show you guys this. This is pretty damn cool. So if you look at the box, it's got like the Sprayground logo on there from New York City. The journey begins. Priority transfer, so they made it look all cool and stuff. I don't know if that's just for decoration or if that's actually something when they ship it, but I kind of like it. Alright, so, but it's good to see that they package this really well, because $400 to drop on a set of luggage is not small change. It might be to some people, This is pretty fucking sick. So it's actually covered. So I think that they must give it this so that you can actually cover it to protect it. So I actually really like that. This I will not get rid of. And granted, it's that material where it will probably tear up after a while. So it's not like made for super durability. It's probably more so of a shipping thing for them to help protect it. But you know, I love a good cover or case. So I'll probably actually still keep it and use it. And it looks like it's made to be reused because it's got this Velcro on it. So that's kind of nice. It can help with some scuffs and scratches, especially if you use it on a plane, because it will scuff and scratch. That's for sure. So let's see here. Got the journey begins. It's a little informational thing, I guess. Our tough yet lightweight luggage collection is produced with quality, function, and design in mind. The 100% polycarbonate constructed shell creates superior protection for all your travel goods, while the spacious interior is equipped with multiple pockets and compression straps to keep your items secure. To guarantee efficient navigation, we've designed our luggage collection to be equipped with double spinner wheels to make your journey as smooth as possible. It shows them jumping up and down, which on it in the picture, but I don't know if you want to jump up and down on it. So it's lightweight. The carry-on's 8.8 pounds. Checked, it should be 12.6. 4 dual spinning wheels. Got security lock on the side and all these pockets and fancy things. So anyhow, enough of the specs, right? Oh, this is so nice. This looks even better in person. It looks nice. And this was the only set they had left when we were looking the other day. I think maybe Saturday. And then they bought another set back. I guess they got more in stock some kind of way. So they have it. Yeah, really nice. So it's going to be awkward doing this. So here are the wheels. This is what I was kind of oohing and on about. That kind of goes off of the shark theme. These wheels are actually, I've not really seen wheels made out of this material. They kind of remind me of like skates. What a skate wheel is made out of. So those definitely should be durable because those things last for forever. And you've got the kind of embossed shark mouth on here, kind of going around the side like with most of their stuff, and then that's the other side of it. You've got your security locks. It's actually got dual security locks on it, which is pretty freaking awesome. That means people can't really get into it. It's kind of got this rugged kind of not construction, but it's kind of got a nice industrial, that's the word I'm looking for, a nice industrial feel to it. And then the tips are actually, it's got metal on here, so definitely I think worth the price. I mean, it was expensive, but I mean, so far I'm seeing a lot of quality, that's for sure. Like I said, this will probably be the nicest set of luggage I'll ever own. Oh, then this is red. It's metal. Like this is not plastic. Like this is seriously solid stuff. Everything else I've owned, it's been plastic. It's not been metal like this. So I don't feel so bad now. Like, I don't like spending that much money. But this makes me feel really good because it's quality. So I have no idea how to get into this thing. Maybe I turn those. Ah, yes. Okay. So that's locked. That's unlocked. Sweet. Like this makes me feel like like Bond, James Bond or something like that. Wow, this is so freaking nice. Oh, this is super nice. So it's gonna be awkward to try to hold up and things like that. So on the inside here, it's probably a little hard to see, but this actually looks like the fins on a shark or a fish. It's got a nice little pattern in there, which is mirrored on here. And this is what holds your clothes down right here. That's also pretty awesome. I'm actually going to turn this sideways. There we go. This might be a little bit better. Wow. And these even have storage, so there's storage in each one of these. Then you've also got, it's like another storage pocket here on the going at the side to put some things. On And then of course over here, this is kind of the standard. And you know, I don't know how you guys pack your stuff, but usually I'll have like my jeans and things like that. This is usually like smaller items like underwear, underclothes, things like that. So this is 2 more separate pockets. It's got some instructions about how to do the codes and stuff on it, which I'll have to read up on. I think when I saw this kind of sold me because I didn't realize that it had this because we hadn't gone through all the pictures. It's pretty cool how they did the liner for this. They made it look like money. That's pretty freaking sweet. Like that's definitely unique. I've never seen anything like that on liner for luggage. So that's pretty awesome. Like I like this luggage. I would like let this sit in a room as decoration. Like it's as a piece. This is really nice luggage. Like for sure. This is some nice quality stuff. Even that's metal. Like this stuff is some serious luggage. I wasn't really sure what to make out of it before, but definitely some quality luggage. It looks a lot better than some of the more expensive things that I've seen. So this is the carry-on, and I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be a clone of the other one, most likely. Just a smaller version, a mini-me version, if you will, which so far it looks like it is. Wheels are the same. Handle's the same, so it goes up higher. Oh, this is so nice. I'm sorry, I'm in awe by this. It should be the same thing here. Yep, it's just a mini-me version. Other than that, it's exactly the same. Just a smaller version. They match, which I think is great. Now, one thing that I'm kind of wondering about this one, and maybe it's just because it's kind of got, I don't know, I don't think you'll lose a lot of space from that, but I do notice, here's the handle. It seems like it's taking up some of the space from in here, but maybe it's like that on everything. Maybe I just noticed a little bit more, but this is awesome. And I'm looking for a zipper, and there's not a zipper. So that's something that you have to get used to, too. This is made like a case. It's not made like a suitcase. I honestly don't think I've ever seen anything like this, to be honest with you. And like I said, I'm not really a world traveler or jet setter by any stretch of the imagination. So this is pretty sweet. Like, let me close this one back. Try to set these side by side so you guys can see them. This is awesome. Like, look at that. That shit is hardcore. Like, I'm speechless. Like, this is badass. And I think what I like so much about it is that it's just simple. This black just kind of makes a statement. It's not real showy or anything like that. It's a simple color. But with this kind of embossed shark mouth, it makes a statement. It's just like, hey, you know, here I am. So this is pretty sweet. It definitely is. There's a little scuff there, but I'm definitely impressed. I do notice though, they did not do the little caps on this, which is a little disappointing. You would have thought they would have put it on the carry-on too, which they really should have, because I can see these corners getting a little dinged up and scratched. But I guess it's also a cost-saving tactic, so that's probably my only critique on that. Other than that, it's identical. And I'm one of those people, I notice little small stuff like that, but I mean, it's not a deal breaker by any stretch of the imagination. So that's all I got, my Sprayground vibe. And honestly, Sprayground, if any of you guys are watching this, hey, comment, let me know. I could be an ambassador. Honestly, I'm already an ambassador, just not in official capacity. Anyway, I thank you guys for watching this video. And before you leave, do not forget to subscribe below. Tell your friends about my channel. I always have, it's called Universe Jarvis because it's my universe. I can be all over the place, a jack of many trades, try to become a proficient master in most of them. I'm going to end this video. Should maybe have another one maybe by the weekend if this next set gets here in time. I'm not sure. They've actually been shipping this stuff out pretty fast, and I'm on the East Coast too. They're in Dayton, New Jersey. So I've actually been pretty fortunate. I get this stuff pretty fast. But until then, once again, do not forget to subscribe below. You guys are great. I appreciate all the support and everything that I always get. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so that I can kind of take this to the next level. I think I'm at 341 right now. And just going to kind of keep plugging along, doing the best I can do. And your support's great. You guys are always really positive. And even if there's criticism, it's not mean-spirited. So that's greatly appreciated. Until next time, Universe Jarvis out.